Oh, hey, Katie friend. Shh, keep it down. I'm a mouse today, and I don't want anyone to see me. People always freak out when they do. I mean, look at me. I'm small, and I've got cute little ears. But the moment I scurry by, people start screaming, jumping, chairs, and waving giant scary objects at me. Why? Sometimes I do sneak into places I shouldn't. Like if I see a piece of cheese just sitting there all alone, what am I supposed to do? Not take it? But then, oof, I feel bad. That cheese wasn't mine, and now I just feel guilty. And that's what we're talking about today. What do we do when we mess up? When we take the cheese that isn't ours? When we make the wrong choice? Well, mice run away when they're caught. But we can do something better. We can be repentant. We can admit when they're wrong and try to make it right. All right, let's scurry into today's lesson before someone comes after me with a broom.
I was at a loss until you found me. You gave me a home within your love. I was running blind until you showed me that life could be this good. I want all my friends to know about you. No matter what it takes, I'll never stop. Everything I am is for your glory. My life's forever yours. I found one love, can't control it. Hit me like a wildfire, send me in motion. Nothing else compares, losing all my cares. Now that I found wild love, wild, wild love. Nothing else compares, losing all my cares. Now that I found wild love, wild, wild love.
Now I'm running far within your freedom. I don't even care what they would say. Living in your presence is the reason I'll never be the same. I want all my friends to know about you. No matter what it takes, I'll never stop. Everything I am is for your glory. My life's forever yours.
I found wild love, can't control it. Hit me like a wildfire, send me in motion. Nothing else compares, losing all my cares. Now that I found wild love, wild, wild love.
Emily, friend.
We're so glad you're here.
Today we're talking about mice. Yep, small, squeaky, super curious little mice.
I think mice are pretty cool. Did you know they can squeeze through the tiniest spaces?
And they're really smart too. Mice remember paths and can learn from their mistakes.
That's kind of like us. We all mess up sometimes, but we can learn and grow from it.
For sure. And today's Bible story is all about what we do when we make a mistake.
Yeah, it's about David and how he messed up big time.
But instead of hiding it, David chose to tell the truth and turn back to God.
Let's check it out and see what having a repentant heart really looks like.
Has there ever been a time when you've done something that you knew was wrong? Yeah, I'd say we all have. But what are we supposed to do afterwards, you may ask? Well, boy, do I have a story for you. There was one night, long ago, when King David decided to go for a walk around on the roof of his palace. Most people were probably sleeping. But not King David. While he was walking around, he saw a beautiful woman named Bathsheba and immediately wanted her to come stay with him and act like his wife. There was just one problem with this. David was already married.
Bum bum ba bum.
And so was Bathsheba.
Bum bum ba bum.
But not to each other. David knew that it would be a sin against God to have her come to his house, but he had Bathsheba come over anyway. David knew that what he had done was wrong, but he didn't stop there. He was worried that Bathsheba's husband, Uriah, would find out what he had done, so he came up with a plan to kill him. You see, Uriah was a soldier in King David's army. While the army was out to battle, King David told one of the commanders to send Uriah to the very front of the battle. He knew that this was the most dangerous spot on the battlefield.
Danger! Danger!
Just as David wanted to see happen, Uriah was killed in battle and was no longer married to Bathsheba. David had done another bad thing.
Bad boy! Bad boy!
King David knew what he had done was bad, but thought he could get away with it since he was the king. Luckily, David had a friend named Nathan who found out what was going on. Nathan knew that it didn't matter if David was the king or not. David had sinned against God, and he needed to know.
Let him know! Let him know!
Nathan talked to David and showed him how he had been making lots of wrong decisions and how God was not happy with him. David finally realized the way he had been acting, and he repented by admitting that he had done wrong and by choosing to start making good decisions again. David had a heart after God and was repentant when he did wrong things. You can be repentant when you make wrong decisions too. It's important to admit to the wrong things you do and to choose to do what's right. A heart after God is repentant.
Whoa, Emily, that story was serious. David really messed up.
Yeah, he sinned and tried to cover it up instead of doing the right thing.
But God knew, and God sent Nathan the prophet to help David see the truth.
That must have been tough to hear, but David didn't make more excuses.
Right, he admitted his sin and asked God to forgive him.
That's what it means to have a repentant heart, being honest, saying sorry, and turning back to God.
It's like mice who get curious and end up in the wrong spot, but then they find their way back.
Exactly. God doesn't want us to stay stuck in our mistakes. He wants to help us come back to Him.
David didn't stay in his sin. He made it right with God, and God forgave him.
And God will forgive us too when we come to Him with a true heart and start following His commandments. Speaking of following, let's play this fun game where we follow what Ryder says.
Get ready for a Paw Patrol Simon Says game. Except instead of Simon Says, it's Ryder Says. When you hear Ryder Says, you follow the directions. If you don't hear Ryder Says, don't do anything. Are you ready?
Let's go, pups. There's a meteor coming, and we've got to save the day. Let's make sure we're ready for our mission. Ryder says, put on your helmet. Ryder says, put on your gloves. Ryder says, put on your boots. Put on your socks. Oh, I didn't say Ryder says. Ryder says, put on your vest. Put on your sunglasses. Hey, I didn't say Ryder says. Ryder says, dodge the meteor. It looks like the meteor gave you superpowers. Now you're a mighty pup. Mayor Humdinger has turned into a giant, and he's throwing huge rocks at us. Ryder says use your super strength like rubble to punch all the rocks. Ryder says shoot fireballs at Mayor Humdinger like Marshall. I'm gonna take over this town. That didn't work. Run away! Wait a minute, I didn't say Ryder says. Ryder says, use your freeze breath, like Everest, to freeze Mayor Humdinger. That worked! Ryder says, celebrate by acting like Chickaletta. Dance around like a chicken. Now sniff around with your nose to find some treats. I didn't say Ryder says. Oh no, Ladybird is here. We've got to get over there fast. Ryder says, use your super speed like Chase and run in place as fast as you can. Quick, Ryder says, jump over her lightning. Woo! That was hard work. Put your head down and take a nap. No, I didn't say Ryder says. Ryder says, count how many pup treats you get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Great job. Ryder says, fly around like Sky. Ryder says, find out what you want your superpower to be. Follow the exercise to choose which superpower you want. Do you want your superpower to be throwing fireballs, super speed, flying, or breathing ice? Oh no, it's Victoria Vance. Ryder says tiptoe past her so she doesn't steal your superpower. Wow, you did it! You saved the town and got your superpower!
Wow, that game was awesome. You guys were like mice, moving all over the place.
Seriously, I thought I saw lightning, but nope, it was just your feet.
Yeah, you guys followed directions so good, just like pros.
Yeah, and just like mice who stay quick and alert, we can stay sharp in our hearts too, especially when it comes to how we treat others and how we respond when we mess up. Yeah, speaking of that, David made a big mistake in our Bible story, but what he did next showed something even bigger.
That's right, David had a heart that wanted to follow God, and when he messed up, he didn't hide it, he repented.
Yeah, he told the truth, said sorry, and turned back to God.
Yeah, let's check out what happened and how David showed a heart after God by being real and repentant.
David was a man after God's own heart, and he was a good king too. He loved God and he tried to live and lead God's way. One night, David took a walk up to the roof of the palace where it was cool. When he got there, he looked over at another roof and noticed a woman. The woman's name was Bathsheba. David said to his servant,
"Go and tell that woman to come to the palace."
When David saw Bathsheba, he thought she was very beautiful.
"She is so lovely," I want her to be mine.
But Bathsheba already had a husband named Uriah, a soldier who served in King David's army.
This is a problem.
So David made a terrible choice. I know, I'll have Uriah killed in battle. And that's what David did. Soon, David and Bathsheba were married. David had done a very bad thing. He should have felt very badly about it, but he didn't. He was just glad he didn't get caught.
No one will ever know.
One day, Nathan came to David. Nathan was a prophet who heard from God. He told David a story.
Once there were 2 men. One of them was rich, with lots of sheep and cattle. The other man was very poor. All he had was 1 little lamb. He loved the little lamb so much, he made it his pet. It ate and even slept in the house like part of the family. One day, the rich man had a visitor who was very hungry, and even though the rich man had hundreds of sheep of his own, he decided to go and steal the little pet lamb from his neighbor's house to cook for the visitor's dinner.
What that rich man did was so wrong. He should be punished.
The rich man is you. God knows what you have done. You had everything, all of the riches of the kingdom, and Uriah was poor and only had his wife, who he loved very much. Still, you took his wife away and you had him killed. God is going to punish you for this terrible, terrible thing. Bad things will happen in your family now.
David suddenly realized how terrible he had been. He felt awful and was very sorry for all he had done. So he cried out to God from his heart.
Lord, I'm so sorry. I know I have done things that are terrible in your sight. Will you forgive me?
The Lord knew what was in David's heart. He did not just say he was sorry. He really was sorry. The Lord forgave David of his sin.
David really messed up, but when he repented, God forgave him.
That gives me such hope because I mess up too, but God's love never stops.
Yeah, Emily, me too. A heart after God doesn't mean we never make mistakes. It means we run to God when we do.
Yeah, David was honest. He said, I have sinned against the Lord. That's a big deal.
Yeah, and instead of staying in guilt, he trusted that God would clean his heart.
That's what we can do too. When we sin, we can confess it and trust God to forgive us.
So if we lie or hurt someone or make a wrong choice, we don't have to hide it.
Yeah, we just turn back to God and ask for his help and let him lead us again.
Like a little mouse scurrying back after home after a wrong turn.
Yep, a heart after God is a heart that's repentant and ready to grow.
And that brings us to our takeaway of the day. Okay, friends, stand up and repeat after me. A heart after God is repentant. Great job. Let's do it all together. A heart after God is repentant.
Great job. Let's stay standing for our Bible verse.
The Lord looks at what's in the heart. Samuel 16:7. The Lord looks at what's in the heart. Samuel 16:7. The Lord looks at what's in the heart. Samuel 16:7.
I was running wild, fell in love with the chase. I've been up and down and all over the place, wasting all my days and nights, never feeling satisfied. Putting on a smile, I was keeping a faith, but there's no imitating what I found in your grace. All the things I left behind as shadows, now I've seen the light. In my head and my soul, ever found a love so good, so good? Never am I ever getting over with you. Nothing will change it. All I can say is never have I ever found a love so good, so good. Never have I ever known. Oh, never have I ever known.
KE friends, we had such a fun time with you all today.
Let's go over what we got to learn.
Our first question is, what do we do when we make a wrong choice?
Our second question is, why is it important to be honest with God?
And our last question is, what helps you make good choices? Okay, friends, it's time for our favorite time of the day, talking to God. Let's do it all together. Hey God, thank you so much for forgiving us for our sins.
Help us to make good choices and ask for forgiveness when we make a mistake.
We love you. Amen.
Phew, being a mouse is a little stressful, but I learned something important. When we do something wrong, we don't have to run away or hide. We can repent. That means saying, I messed up, asking God for forgiveness, and changing what we do next time. Because let's be real, stealing cheese might seem fun at first, but it never feels good afterward. The best feeling, knowing you did the right thing. Alright, my tiny-tailed KE friends, time for me to scurry home, but this time with no stolen cheese. See you next time.